See, this path I'm walking on, see how it's kind of like you could tell where the dirt is leading? So you just walk on that, right? Like I wouldn't walk on that, right? But honestly, like as I was just passing by right now, I was like, you know what? Like, why should I have to follow this nonsense? Why can't I just make my own path, right? And I was just thinking that, and then check this out. Had I followed this path, it would have led to a dead end because it's blocked off by that tree over there. So yeah, had I followed this path that was like pre-designed, I guess this is what you can say is pre-designed by society. If you walk on that path, there could be dead ends like this. It's you gotta do. I don't know. I just feel like it's better if I make my own path. Even though it's like leaves and moss and shit, like it's just like garbage everywhere. At least there's a way for me to be happy, I guess. Cause this is like a dead end job. That's what that is. I wouldn't be happy following the society's nonsense to just a dead end job. And I'm just saying as an example, like why not do something you want to do? If you want to be an artist, paint. If you want to be a musician, sing or whatever. So yeah, I was just thinking like how, like had I just walked on this path that was like pre-designed, I would have just ended up there at the dead end. I mean, a lot of people just walk with their heads down, so they might not even see that. But if you like just believe in yourself and be positive and just like straighten up, you'll realize that you would see this nonsense. You wouldn't want to walk on it. You would make your own path. That's what I'm doing. See? So, yeah, I mean, you gotta like, you can't like just be like, oh, just cause like, oh, like, like, oh, you're supposed to be working a shitty job and be miserable. That doesn't mean that has to be how life has to be. I mean, you could design your own life. At least I like to believe that. Because, there's no point in, like, for me, basically, to be living the normal nonsense way only to not be happy, Like, yeah, maybe people say that's not real, you gotta, like, you can't think that way, you gotta just, like, follow the society's nonsense, right? But honestly, I don't feel happy, If I don't feel happy, then why am I gonna live a life where I don't feel happy? If I don't wanna, be stuck at like some nonsense job, then what's wrong with like trying to dream bigger? There's nothing wrong with that. And even if you fail, you'll fail being happy. That's how I feel. And you know what? If you fail being happy, that's not a true failure at all. That's actually success. Because the whole point of success is to be happy. So, yeah, so you got to think about that. I mean, I don't know where this path is taking me. I have no idea, but that's the adventure, Because I'm following my heart. I'm doing the good thing. I'm doing the right thing, I mean, maybe that's why the world is so miserable, because everybody's like stuck doing shitty jobs they don't like, Because they don't want to believe that, they don't want to believe in themselves. That's what it is. They don't believe that they can succeed. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta be like, you gotta be your greatest fan. Like, my greatest fan is like my inner like voice. My alter ego, called the King. Or the King of Kings, or the King of Gods, or the God of Gods. I don't know. It's like my like the most extreme, like, like just like the most like, I don't know, kind of personality of mine, right? It's like just. Yeah, so like I always have like a pep talk with myself, in my like king voice or whatever, like where I'm like, oh, just, yeah. And it like, just to like get yourself going, be like, nah, bro, you gotta believe in yourself, man. And then I'll like have a back and forth conversation with myself. It's actually like, like I'm talking to like, like my like evil twin or some shit, but I'm just saying. But at the same time, it's not the evil twin shit. I'm just saying like, it's just like, like, I don't know. I mean, you gotta believe in yourself. How can you expect others to believe in you if you don't even believe in yourself? I mean, this path is so retarded. I don't even know where the hell I'm going right now. But I'm walking on it. the fuck is that? Is that a bear? Nah. No, what is that? That looks like some kind of. No, it's not a. Okay, it's all good. But yeah, you know, you gotta follow your dreams because at the end of the day, home is where you are happy, right? You know, home is, you know, at least what home means to me is where I am happy. You know, if I'm not happy, there's no point. Look, I was stuck doing these stupid ass jobs and shit. The shitty jobs, yo, for long ass hours. Had no time to myself. Hate that nonsense. That's not why I'm here. I have a greater purpose in life. At least I like to believe so. You know, even if, like, you know, even helping people out is a big thing in life. That's a great purpose to have. So, you know, like, honestly, if I could go back in time, I would probably go to school for something I actually wanted to go to school for. I know everybody's probably said this before. I think I heard that kind of advice when I was like going through like, oh, what career should I choose when I was like a little kid or whatever, right? But, you know, at the end of the day, now that I like look at it, right? Clearly, I wasn't happy working shitty jobs.